Hello, this is Cheo with a special guest to honor Careers in Student Affairs Month, sponsored by NASPA, the National Association of Student Personnel Administrators. And with us today we have Dawn Blue Sky-Hill. Dawn, thank you for being with us. Dawn, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you wind up at UNM as a career? And a little bit about yourself before I ask you another question.
Okay, I am a UNM grad, but my background also begins when, as a child, I was raised at Coach de Pueblo. We had very humble beginnings, even to the extent of not having running water. Both of my parents instilled in me kind of the mantra, you need to go to college. Consistently over and over from as tiny as I can remember to high school. My first step into the world of higher education was through my work study job. It was with a program called the Minority Recruitment and Retention Program. And there it kind of got my foundation as a student recruiter, which was my title. And I was placed at schools where the students were considered at risk. I would meet with students on a number of things, but primarily recruiting to UNM, that I would be able to bring students to campus, to give campus tours, and I was able to kind of grow from that stem. I graduated and then I headed on over to the nonprofit world, in part because I had the experience of working with students. So my nonprofit jobs were working with students. In 2001, I got the acceptance letter from the university that I took a position here. My role here was to start a new program, which was grant-based, which is my experience lent me that. And I'm a director of the Student Support Services TRIO program.
Now, Dawn, what advice would you have to students that might be considering higher education as a career? What would you tell them?
There is not a day that's a regular day like the last day, and there's a general routine, but I wouldn't say that it's a very stringent routine. I get the luxury of planning events. I get the luxury of working one-on-one with students still. I plan orientations, I plan trainings, I plan workshops, working with other individuals at different schools and institutions, making sure that we have a good plan set out to make sure our students have the resources so that they can stay in school and graduate. There's a sense of educational freedom in the sense that there's always continual learning. So a benefit of being at a university in student affairs is I have access to guest speakers. Different colleges and departments bring guest speakers on board, and I'm able to go see them and listen to them. It's a very dynamic setting. It's always changing. It's really exciting at times. And I think the best part is having the ability to be a role model for the students. I came to UNM as a first generation student, meaning that neither my parent has graduated with a college degree. My story is something that I can share with students and I can relate to students so that hopefully I'm an inspiration to them, but I'm also in a position where I can give them a lending hand up and hopefully help them have a transformative experience from where they are now to graduation. One of I think the best things coming out of working in the position that I'm in is seeing a student come in as a freshman. You work with them all through graduation, and then you get to see them flourish in their careers.
And I hope that many of them do just like you did and consider higher education as a profession. Dawn, thank you, and you have a wonderful day, and keep working with our students and touching their lives.
Thank you.
Right. Until next time, this is Cheo and Dawn.